Hey guys, welcome back to Judo Highlights. We'll have a look at the World Junior Judo Championships, under 60 now. And this is Yamato Fukuda. He's just an incredible, uprising, young talent coming out of Japan, still in high school. And he's doing things like this. Just an incredible seoi nage here, split hip. So he made quick work of his early opponents, had quite a few matches as well, 6 matches in total. And that's really hard. You don't really see it at the senior level that often. I think the max the seniors would probably do in one day is 5. If they're not seated in the top 10, usually the guys in the top 10, they're getting a bye. And so they're only going to be doing 4 matches or so. So Fukuda showing real stamina. And he's got an incredible game, real attacking game. Likes to just not even look for a score. Tries to get people down to the mat, and then he uses his incredible newaza, which you're seeing here. So you're going to see lots of transitions from Fukuda, getting it down to the mat and then jumping on people, trying to put them in positions like this. Tate shiho gatame, that's his go-to hold down that he does, and you'll see him kind of feed his hand through the belt as he tries to roll people over. So this is early on, round of 32. Oh, and I should mention that there is another Fukuda who also has the same first name, Yamato. So Yamato Fukuda at under 60, who you're seeing right now, and also Yamato Fukuda, who is at under 66. And the other Fukuda, who is at under 66, he also took gold. I'll do another video on him shortly, but it's just crazy that they have 2 juniors with the exact same name. I mean, in Japan it's pretty common, you know, people have the same last name. It's quite common. But to have the same first and last name and also be competing at the same competition and also both of them taking gold, it is quite a coincidence for the history books. And here's that tate shiho gatame again. Can't really see it from this angle, but I'm pretty sure he's got his right hand through his opponent's belt. And here we are. Fukuda making quick work of his opponents. But one thing you kind of start to see as, you know, the level of competition gets higher is the guys get stronger, they get bigger, and they start to kind of stuff his seoi nage attempts, his attempts to get people down to the mat. You're definitely going to see that in the semi and final as we get to it. But this newaza, it's just incredible. I really like to see this, you know, it reminds me of Below did a little bit. She kind of made that sankaku pin that she does, like just a trademark of her game, a real tokui waza on the ground. Here Fukuda is looking for an armbar. Knows the rules. He knew as soon as his opponent stood up it was no longer newaza. So he just, you know, let off the pressure, resets, goes again. Watch that arm on the belt. And it's just incredible how he turns people over. Like this. Really uses his legs, strong legs. He's got this interesting kind of hook. I mean, it barely looks like a hook what he's doing with his ankles, but there's a lot of work with his feet just to hold people in place. So this is the semi-final, and initially he had to defend a lot. I did think, I mean, you could almost give that a wazari there for blue, but it's probably the right call just to let it roll. Here he is looking for that newaza again, not quite getting it. Continuing the rolls. But I mean, so young, doing this. Actually, this here, I thought this should be a wazari actually. Blue. I mean, come on, that was a pretty good counter, no? No score given though. So a bit more competition here in the semi-final. 1 minute to go. And Fukuda still on the attack, looking for a bow and arrow choke. And unfortunately, I mean, he gets a score here, which is great, but not winning all his contests by ippon. His opponent manages to escape here. So what I was thinking with the World Junior Championships, I'll do a video on the gold medalists, and then I'll make some top ippons videos. I was thinking maybe doing daily top ippons videos. Sorry about the delay, I've been a little bit sick. Haven't been able to record anything. But I'm back, guys. And here's the final, and this is what I was talking about, just people kind of stuffing his attempts to get people down. And you can see the Azerbaijan fighter doing well to stay on his feet. Just seems a little bit stronger than Fukuda. See the ability to stand up here. His earlier opponents not able to do that. Now here, a wazari goes on the board, but they do take it away. I thought that was a decent wazari though. I'm not quite sure why they didn't give it, why they took it away. Maybe a mate was called, and because of the camera we're just not seeing it. Yeah, so they take that wazari away. But this contest here, in the final, does eventually end with a score, not an ippon, but still. It's probably one of the better techniques from Fukuda throughout the day. I mean, we saw lots of newaza, saw some early seoi nage, but this technique in the final just kind of shows his variety a little bit more. There's a glimpse of it right there. I think you kind of get an idea of what's coming. And here it is, the Osotogari. So enough for a wazari here. Still looking for the newaza, the juji. You gotta love the mindset, right? Just people who are so keen to kind of jump down here and go for it. It is difficult on the stamina, but Fukuda under 60, I mean, it's a perfect style. Here, put under the pump a little bit of pressure, caving a bit. So maybe something for him to work on, just kind of closing out a contest a little bit better. I mean, I imagine doing these sorts of things, if you are 2 shidos up, it's not good. But yes, so good work by Fukuda. I mean, he's just an incredible up-and-coming talent to watch. Stay tuned for him, and stay tuned for the other Yamato Fukuda tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Peace.